Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Two and a Half Men. I'm your host, Chriz, aka The Mole. Joining me is James Phoenix.
Hello.
And Anastasia Lazerbeam.
Woo!
It's true, to be fair, half of the word woman is the word man.
Yes, but that doesn't mean I'm half man. I'm not some kind of hermaphrodite.
To be fair, the kid on the show Two and a Half Men, it was still called that years later when he grew up. And it was still called that when they adopted a daughter for the same reason. Oh yeah, it's 2.5 men. You're like, fuck off!
They adopted a daughter? I never even got that far.
I think they adopted a daughter. It was during the Kelso years.
I was like, that must be in the Ashton Kutcher times, which I didn't watch.
Most people didn't, but they weren't bad. But yes, we're here to review the Xbox Live Gold games of the month of... Is this April? Okay, now we're here to do PlayStation Plus games for April.
Yes.
Starting up first, we have In Space We Brawl.
I played that. It was fun. Like, it was very, you could see why it was free, but, you know, it's fun, you know. You just kind of shoot around, play around.
See, I didn't play that because I don't have a PS3 anymore.
Oh, I played at a friend's house.
Yeah, I didn't because I don't have a PS3 anymore. Toy Home.
Did not.
Nope.
99 Vidas.
Nope.
I actually played that one.
Yeah, fun fact for that game, the word Vidas is actually Italian, as Pew will be able to tell you based on her heritage, for the words red balloons.
Really?
So that game is called 99 Red Balloons. There's even a theme song for it. Just look it up.
I don't think that's right.
99 red balloons go by. Anyway.
It's not right, but the German version of that song is amazing. I love it.
Is it? Okay, I have not heard the German version.
Yeah. 99 Luftballon.
Yeah.
The only reason it's better is because the band's actually German, so they sound slightly more natural singing it.
Ah.
But yeah, that's neither here nor there. What did you think of 99 Vidas?
It was a pretty standard beat 'em up. I like the concept. They set it up really well, and there's a lot of great video game jokes. It's like, oh, here's 4 generic dudes, each having an elemental power. Here's a generic bad guy that we're just gonna call boss. It's just a bald dude in a suit who has the powerful artifact. Here's a random minion he has that we're not going to identify.
I'm shocked you played that.
Why?
It's Vita.
PS4 crossplay.
Literally doesn't list it. That's one of the ones it doesn't list crossplay on.
Yeah, well, it did. I mean, I put it on the PS4 and let me play it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, okay. But after that one, we have... Sorry, you go, Jim.
No, I was just like, yeah, it was a fun little game. I mean, they had a lot of good, fun little in-game references, and you get to, so you got the 4 people, and there's other players you can choose from, and more that you can unlock as you go along. And just kind of a generic beat 'em up, and it had the right balance of, it's easy enough to, simple controls, okay, walk, punch, jump, but at the same time, there was enough difficulty that it was a challenge to get through. I played through the first level, and it was a nice challenge to get through. So that was a lot of fun, and you can upgrade the characters as you go, which is nice.
To be fair, that's not that simple. I mean, once you understand that kick or punch, it's all in the mind, then you'll go farther.
Okay. Good to know.
Boom, parappa.
Perfect. Hashtag Grandmaster Onion. Anyway.
Next, we have Qbert Rebooted.
I didn't play that.
And this does not mean he is wearing boots again. No. What this means is essentially it's a cross-play between Qbert and the hit Netflix show of Reboot Guardians. No. It's like a remake of Qbert. So it's like rebooted because he's like an arcade game. He gets to go up with the blocks. I've seen this one, so I will state it isn't as bad as what we were discussing before the review.
Mm.
It is Qbert. But you can't assume that until you see something.
Right, that's true.
A big example of that is I almost bought a game today.
Okay.
Bubsby.
Wait.
The new one that's on PS4.
Okay.
And I looked at it like, this looks lazy and shit, and everything that's not the original Bubsby. Not everyone liked it, to be fair, but the original had loads of humour, loads of little cartoony quirks, and I loved Bubsby. 3D one here, this one, I'm like, you didn't even try. You literally just made the generic platformer, bought the license for Bubsby, and you said, yeah, that'll do. Like the trailer's like him just jumping and picking someone up and going, "Look, I'm Bubsby," and you're like, "Fuck you." That reminds me of all those terrible impressions, like people on the internet do, or people on Epic Movie and stuff do, where they have to say, "Hi, I'm Paris Hilton," or otherwise you won't know who the fuck they're impersonating. Because if you have to do an impersonation, unless it's one of their catchphrases, like someone being Batman and in a Batman suit and saying the sentence "I'm Batman" makes sense,
Right.
But when people are like I'm George Clooney or I'm this, I'm that, you're like, if you have to say you're them, your impression sucks.
Yeah.
Because clearly we wouldn't have figured out you're them. Therefore, it's not an impression. You're just saying words while dressed as them. But next up, we have Trackmania Turbo.
I played that.
That was cool. I generally suck at racing games. I could not figure out how to drift to save my life.
I like the fact, I don't know if it's just my end, but you broke up like fuck during that.
Weird.
All I heard was I generally suck at games.
That's appropriate. You heard correctly.
That's why I'm like, well, he's not wrong, but I don't think he meant that. But yeah, I like Trackmania Turbo. I've played the VR mode. Disappointed. But the rest of the game is pretty good.
It was difficult to control.
It was. The reason I don't like the VR one is how fast is the main game and how crazy is it. You drop down, you go up stunts, and you're doing all this crazy shit. The VR one pretty much has you on a very linear path. And it's slowed down so you won't get nauseous and you don't drop from the helicopter. Because I was looking forward to going, "Wow!" in VR and go, "Vroom!" Because that would have been fucking awesome. But no, apparently not.
Nope.
But Trackmania Turbo is worth playing. You can make your own levels and tracks, so there's always stuff to play. So the community will constantly be creating new levels. So that's pretty cool. I always like stuff like that. It's the Little Big Planet called it, the play share type thing. Create, play, share, I think was their mantra, and that's gone into a few games since. And I love that. Where you're like, yeah, create, play, share. That's a great thing for games.
Agreed.
Next up, and finally, we have Mad Max.
Yes.
That's the one I enjoyed the most.
Yeah, it was fun.
I love Mad Max. I love Mad Max. I bought that game like I bought Trackmania before they were Plus games, but I still love them. Will say, I'm not going to spoil it because I don't know if you guys have got that. The ending is fucking shit.
I have not.
Actually, I'll say it.
Just say it.
You know your friend who helps fix your car?
Yeah. I like him.
He's fine.
Kill him. Pretty much, because you drive him and the car into the main bad guy off a cliff to kill him.
Wow.
And then you just jump out the way. So you destroy your car and your friend. Then the main bad guy comes back, so it didn't even finish him. And then you're stuck having to fight him without a car.
Is that the dude from Fury Road with a skull mask and shit?
Yeah, you'll see when you get to it, because I don't want to say it because there's a few teasers in there for multiple villains.
Okay.
But that ending was kind of shit. Because the game, obviously, because it's Mad Max, is reliant on the car, and it makes sense for this one, unlike Batman. But it's a case of, it makes sense for this one. I mean, to have it where right at the end, you're like, I'm going to get rid of my car that I customize and put all these hours of gameplay and love behind, and get rid of my friend whose only thing he wants to do in life is to help me. But fuck him. Fuck him because he looks like a Make-A-Wish kid.
Ouch.
That's what he said as he went off the cliff.
Yeah.
along with quoting the Yoshi betrayal. You treacherous swine, as he goes up to him. But no, like I said, all he wants to do is help you. I just didn't like that ending. But the gameplay's cool. It's got a great system in there for various stuff. I love customizing your car and like putting the little details on it and stuff. Which I love that shit.
Yep.
I love the skill trees that are in the game and stuff. I like that.
Yeah, I like the combat system. How it's that one of those combat systems is not too different from like a Batman Arkham game where it's standard punch kick, but then you could do like triangle to block a dude behind you, and then do a combo, and then swing this guy to reverse, and it's a good flow combat system.
I believe it is the Batman combat system.
Is it? Okay.
Very similar.
And it wasn't the same company, so I didn't know if that was something that they had released beyond Rocksteady.
No, but
I
thought it was still made by Warner Brothers. I couldn't remember.
That's true. It is a Warner Brothers game. I didn't think about that.
So I thought they lent it from them, but I might be wrong. It might just be very similar.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a combination of like the Batman combat flow with like the Lara Croft feel of exploring and collecting and crafting.
I like crafting.
Crafting's fun.
I like Lara Croft when she's actually tomb raiding.
Yeah.
It's on the fucking box, people.
Mhm.
This is like buying Mario Kart and not having him in a cart once. He's now running. You're like, fuck you.
World Fitness, they kind of made that title false in a lot of too, because now you can be Mario Kart on a bike.
But to be fair, there is still carts.
True.
Yeah.
And to be fair, motorbikes, at least in a lot of things over here, like little toy bikes, it can go on go-kart tracks, and they're still called go-karting.
Okay. That's good to know.
But yeah, Mario Kart was. But yeah, like I said, the games we had were fun.
Mm-hmm.
We still don't know next month's, but we'll find out on the last Wednesday of the month.
Yep.
So stay tuned for that. And all that wonderful, joyous, good stuff.
Indeed.
Fuck. Seriously, just fuck Pure. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Now, after this, on the 21st, we have Pew's review, Pew review, and that is Full Metal Alchemist on Netflix.
Woo!
Yes. I was not forewarned that movie would be in Japanese with subtitles.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you saying reading sucks, Mr. Librarian? Please say into the camera. Please, looking directly into the camera as you tell people reading is boring and sucks.
I didn't say it was bad. I just would have liked to have known in advance that it was a subtitle movie. Still a really good movie, but we'll talk about that over the weekend.
It's not subtitled if you say the stuff out loud. Then you star in it.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Imagination. It's a wonderful thing. It's not, but no. After the 21st, so we have Full Metal Alchemist with Pew. 22nd, we have WWE Hall of Fame.
Yep.
28th, we have an Infinity War.
Dun, dun, dun.
And then the 29th, I believe it was 29th, or did you move it to the 24th?
I moved it to the 24th because I'm going to be out of town on the 29th.
Okay. On the 24th, we have the final countdown, which in honor of Jesus being resurrected in Easter, and Easter was April 1st, it is the top 5 superhero resurrections. That is correct?
Yes.
We did agree to that? Okay. Just checking.
Yes, you even said it in the last video, because you then made a point of going, and it's not going to happen. There's no resurrection for Easter, And we're like, Easter's technically next month, and that's next month's video. Like, oh, fuck.
That's right. I remember now.
Also, at some point, you and Pew need to get together and discuss when you're going to review Scooby-Doo meets Supernatural.
Whenever Jim decides to watch it.
Yeah, I have to find time to find it somewhere to watch it.
Internet. You can literally just type in your cable ID or whatever, whatever service you have into FX or CW.
He will suspiciously not know it now. It's someone else's.
No, it's the CW, and you just log in your credentials, and then you can see it there.
I could probably just go to FX on my cable thing and just watch it on demand.
CW, it's actually CW, not FX.
CW, I can probably just watch it on demand. I'll go check it out. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Mind you, going into that, I know absolutely nothing about Supernatural, so.
Oh,
It's
okay.
awesome.
Well, Jim, it's about the supernatural.
And brothers.
Yep.
Okay.
Brotherly brothers of supernatural proportions.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And also a guy who was
You
a former
could even
hero.
say they are supernatural brothers.
Oh.
There you go. The whole show's been explained to you now, Jim.
Perfect. I understand it clearly now.
Yes. But join us next month for the PlayStation Plus games. I look forward to seeing what they are.
Yes,
They've
me
set
too.
a precedent of some bigger names now, so hopefully this stays.
Yep.
I say this, but because I know for a fact, at least last year, PlayStation, they had what felt like, oh, we're getting big ones, and they just stopped, and they went back to crap again.
Well, people have been theorizing, given that the new one is coming out in a few weeks or next month or whatever it is, that they might do like God of War 3 remastered or something.
Possibly, and it's not even next month. It's literally like 2 days. I pre-bought
Oh, is it? Okay, I
It's
didn't know
coming
exactly
out
when
on
it was coming
Friday.
out.
It's coming out on Friday.
Nice. I knew you pre-ordered it, but I didn't know when it was coming out.
Yeah, I pre-ordered the
Cool.
digital edition, which gives me DLC, a comic, and a book.
Oh, fun.
Digital versions, of course.
Obviously.
I'm getting all those Dragon Age.
Who the fuck cares about physical books?
I'm getting all those Dragon Age books. If Jim ever wanted to get around reading them as well, like we could do something.
Not really my franchise, but cool.
You'd like Dragon Age if you actually gave it a chance.
You really would like it, and it's like
It's an RPG, but it's not like Final Fantasy like style ones. This one's more like you get to make choices that actually affect story and your character. You get to design your character.
Oh.
You get to think about stuff, which is cool, and you get to do all that. But there's also a casual mode. So if you choose to, like I did that when I replayed through, I just hit it into casual and went through just to experience the story and have a lot of the fights be easier.
Ah, okay.
Like think like Mass Effect. Like if you played that one.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say same choice system.
Okay, well think of Knights of the Old Republic. I know you played that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Jade Empire.
Not sure I've even heard of that one. I know. I don't play RPGs.
Oh, here's the thing. You can get the you have a PS3, right?
Yes.
Okay. You can get the whole freaking box set of Dragon Age 1, 2, Awakening, and all the DLC for like $15.
It's not bad.
Or yeah, I got nothing. I was going to say maybe you could rent them from the library, but I don't even know if your library would do PS3 games.
No, we have PS3 games in the library. At least our library. I don't know about other libraries, but I don't know if we have any Dragon Age. I know we have Inquisition. I don't know what else we have.
Well, see, I'm just saying you can literally buy like all the previous games and all the DLC for it for $15 right now.
See, a PS3 section of a library. I'm just imagining like Raiders of the Lost Ark, like some skulls around it, cobwebs all around. That's how ancient that is. I mean, it's a whole generation ago, Jim.
And that's why it's so cheap. So literally, just pay the $15 because it's not even.
That's nothing. We have PlayStation Portable games.
This is why you fail. But no, I'm kidding. Let's not make fun of Jim. I was Chriz, aka the Mole. That was James Phoenix, the librarian with Commodore 64 games in stock. And that was Anastasia Lazerbeam.